Advertising can burn millions of dollars and still fail to build trust, while a single media feature by published narrative can transform a brand overnight. I've worked with businesses that struggled for years with ads, but gained massive credibility after one PR campaign. And the biggest reason why PR builds brands faster than advertising might completely change how you invest your marketing budget. Over the years, working inside public relations and helping brands secure media coverage, I've seen a consistent pattern. Businesses spend heavily on paid ads hoping to gain authority, while brands that strategically use public relations often gain trust, visibility, and customer loyalty much faster. The real opportunity here is understanding why third-party credibility influences buying decisions far more than paid promotion. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how PR accelerates brand growth and how you can apply these strategies to your own business or career. Now, here's the first thing you need to understand. Trust is the real currency of modern branding. Advertising tells people how great you are. Public relations shows people why others believe you're great. Think about it this way. When a brand runs an advertisement saying they're industry leaders, customers automatically recognize that the brand paid for that message. But when a respected media outlet features that same company, the perception changes completely. Here's what most people don't realize. Humans naturally trust third-party validation more than self-promotion. It's basic psychology. It's the same reason people read reviews before buying a product. I once worked with a startup founder who spent nearly 6 months running paid ads with moderate results. Traffic was coming in, but conversions remained low. After securing one major publication feature, their website conversion rate doubled within weeks. But here's where it gets interesting. It wasn't just about exposure. It was about credibility transfer. When a trusted media brand talks about you, their authority transfers to your brand. Now, let's move to the second key factor. PR creates long-term brand equity, while ads often create short-term attention. Advertising works like renting attention. The moment you stop paying, visibility disappears. Public relations works like building a reputation asset that continues working for you over time. For example, when a company gets featured in outlets like Forbes, Business Insider, or industry-specific publications, that coverage becomes a permanent credibility asset. It stays searchable. It strengthens brand perception. It improves SEO rankings. I worked with a consulting firm that secured several PR features 2 years ago. To this day, those articles still drive organic leads and influence client trust during sales calls. Here's what most marketers miss. PR doesn't just create awareness. It builds authority layers. Every feature adds another credibility signal that influences customer decisions. And I'll show you exactly how brands leverage this in just a minute. Now, the third thing you need to understand is amplification. PR has a multiplier effect that advertising rarely achieves. When a brand runs ads, reach is limited to the paid audience targeting. When a brand earns media coverage, something powerful happens. The audience shares it. Journalists reference it. Social proof builds around it. One client I worked with secured coverage in a niche industry publication. That single article was picked up by bloggers, referenced by LinkedIn influencers, and even mentioned in a podcast discussion. The exposure multiplied organically without additional spending. Advertising rarely creates that ripple effect because audiences recognize it as promotional content. PR, on the other hand, feels informational and valuable. Here's a simple analogy. Advertising is like introducing yourself at a networking event and saying how successful you are. Public relations is like someone else introducing you and explaining why you're respected in your field. Now listen, this difference dramatically changes perception speed. Which brings me to the fourth crucial factor. PR positions brands as industry leaders instead of product sellers. Ads usually focus on offers, discounts, or product benefits. PR focuses on expertise, thought leadership, and brand story. Let me share a quick case study. A technology company launched aggressive ad campaigns highlighting product features. They gained initial sales but struggled to maintain long-term brand loyalty. Later, they shifted strategy. Instead of pushing product ads, they focused on PR by publishing expert insights, industry predictions, and leadership interviews. Within 1 year, they were invited to conferences, quoted in media stories, and recognized as industry innovators. Sales increased, but more importantly, brand influence skyrocketed. But here's where it gets even more important. Thought leadership through PR changes how customers evaluate price. Brands positioned as authorities often command higher pricing because customers associate them with expertise and reliability. Now, the fifth and often overlooked advantage, PR strengthens brand storytelling. Advertising compresses brand messaging into short promotional formats. PR allows deeper storytelling that builds emotional connection. People connect with stories, not slogans. I worked with a founder who shared their personal journey through media interviews. Their story resonated with audiences, built emotional loyalty, and increased brand engagement far beyond any paid campaign they previously ran. Here's what most companies don't realize. Customers don't just buy products. They buy narratives, values, and trust signals. And PR delivers all three simultaneously. Now let's close the loop on the biggest reason PR builds brands faster than advertising. It's not just about visibility. It's about perception acceleration. Advertising pushes messages outward. Public relations reshapes how audiences interpret those messages. Here's the insider truth most businesses overlook. Brand growth speed is directly connected to trust velocity. The faster audiences trust you, the faster your brand grows. PR accelerates trust because it combines three powerful psychological triggers at once. First, authority validation through media recognition. Second, social proof through audience and industry acknowledgement. Third, storytelling depth that builds emotional loyalty. If you want to apply this strategically, here's a simple framework you can use. Step 1. Identify your brand's expertise angle. Not product promotion, but industry insight. Step 2. Develop newsworthy stories around trends, case studies, or unique experiences. Step 3. Target media outlets aligned with your audience and credibility goals. Step 4. Repurpose media features across your marketing ecosystem: website, sales presentations, social media, and advertising support. This is where PR becomes a growth engine, not just a publicity tool. When done correctly, advertising supports brand awareness, but PR builds brand belief, and belief is what drives long-term market dominance.